So here's how far I am with that new Brooder design. Like I said, it's going to take a lot of lumber for you to do this. So I wanted to do the back 2 feet in this section, and the entire roof is plywood. However, going to the lumber yard, I found out that plywood has skyrocketed due to hurricanes and whatnot. So I'm going to do the top or the roof as plywood. The sides, I'm going to have to use my fence pickets, and I'm going to have to do them board and batten style so that rain doesn't get in there and drown chicks. What I'm probably going to do is I'm going to put a door here, a door down there, and then I'm thinking about doing the same down on this end, little 2-foot doors. That way, if I have to, I can reach into this wire section. This is the ramp I was telling you about. I've got it up through, was going to be an eye bolt, but I didn't have one, so I took this hook and I just bent it shut. And it's tied there. And then it comes down to a fence staple and it is tied off here. Just unhook it. And there you go. Alright. Now I have run into a little bit of difficulty with closing it, and I will have to cut a little hole in the wire for this lead to pull through at. But as you can see, it gets hung up. And I would say that either basically one of the boards is not plumb, it's got a bow in it, and I just don't know which one it is, if it's the ramp itself or if it's the 2x4s. So that will be part of the reason why I'm thinking about putting a door over here, because then I can just reach in there and shimmy it over to where it's supposed to be, so that I can tie it off like that. So that's where I'm at with that so far. Well, it's just about done. I got one more door to make and that'll be it. And I got to put 2 latches on. So here's what we got. Got 2-foot doors on the ends. That's actually 21, whatever. But 1/2-inch mesh on the bottom, because the idea is you put your younger birds up top first, and once they get older you lower the ramp, and then they have access to top and bottom. So you got your smaller mesh up top, which is 1/4 inch. Should be 1 sheet of plywood for the roof, which I screwed up when I was measuring, so I had to put this board here with a 2x4 underneath the seam. I've got 2 2x4s in here for support of the roof. I'll probably end up putting some 2x4s in here about the same spacing to give the wire a little more support. You can see it's doesn't have a whole lot of support right now. Reason I put these doors on the same side is so that you're not jumping around all the time trying to get in and out of the pen. I put these up here near the ramp so that if I have issues with raising the ramp, which I do because the one 2x4 has got a bow in it or something, I can open that up and correct it as I'm raising the ramp. Now as for the ramp itself, drilled a hole at the end of it, ran it through an eye bolt, cut a little section of wire out, ran the cord over to a fencing staple, and then you just release it. I got it nice and tight here. And it's wanting to catch on the wire. But there you go. Now, with that ramp down, you go from your birds having 32 square feet of space to 64. And if I really wanted to, I could use this as 2 brooders. That's part of the reason why I've got 4 doors on it. And if I really had to, I could probably come in along here on the inside and, you know, board that up a little for some more protection. But I think that having this end to the west will pretty much prevent the elements from getting to them too bad. I know I'd said earlier I was going to use the board and batten technique on the boards, but instead I decided to go horizontal with them. So I 45'd them top and bottom so that they angle onto each other, and hopefully that will help keep the rain out. So once I get that door on, I'll be ready to put the chicks in, which probably not going to be tonight. I got some other things I got to do yet, and I'm working tomorrow, so I might get it done tomorrow. But there you have it, double-decker brooder. If you like it, thanks for watching. Share it, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.